in your notebook, this is going to look like this. All right, so let's do number one. So number one has obviously 6 faces. So let's focus on this one. Okay, this is a 5 by 6. And I'll put 5 and a 6, and there's 2, a 5 and a 6. So 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 5 is 30, right? So that's the area of the front here, and then there's 1 here in the back. Okay, and then let's do the top. This one here. And again, so again, I'll draw that. That is a 6 and a 14. And there's another one at the bottom, right? There's one at the bottom here. There's a 6 and a 14. So we're going to go 6 times 14, 6 times 14, which is 84 centimeters squared, right? And then we have one more. The last one that we have to do, and I'll do it with green, is this right here. All right, so this is 5, so I'll put it over here. All right, so we have one, looks like that. That's 5, which is the height, and this is 14, so it's 5 and 14. We have another one in the back, right here atrás. We have another in the back, and that's 5 and 14 as well. So 5 times 14, 5 times 14, there's 2 of them, base times height, and that is 7070. So now we can add, so the surface area is 30 plus 30 plus 84 plus 84 plus 70 plus 70, and I have no idea. 100, 200, 364. No, 368. Is that right? 100, 200. Yeah, 368. 368 what? Centimeters squared. Okay. This one, number 3. Let's do the triangle first. So there's 2 triangles. Right. So the base is 12, and the height is 8. So we draw another triangle. Base is 12, height is 8. So both of them, half times base times height. And now I'm just going to put half times base times 8. And that's 48. We have another one, half times the base, which is 12 times the height. And that's also 48. So that equals 48 centimeters squared, inches squared. And then let's do this side right here. And pick red. So let's do this rectangle. There's 3 rectangles. So let's do this rectangle. So that rectangle is a 10, and this is a 9. And guess what? There's one in the back here. There's another one in the back. Okay. And that's a 10 by 9 as well. So there's 2 10 by 9s. Right? And that's 10 by 9. That's 10 times 9, which is 90. And we have a 10 by 9, which is also 90, and otro lado. And then we have the last one, which is the floor here where you sleep, right? If this is a camping tent. So think about that rectangle. So this is 12, and this is 9. So that one at the floor, it's a 12 by 9, and 12 times 9 is 108. So now we have this, the area of all 5 faces. So surface area equals 48 plus 48 plus 90, oops, plus 90 plus 90 plus 108. So 48 plus 48 plus 90 plus 90 plus 108 equals 384 inches squared. That's number 3. Number 4 we're going to skip, we said, right? So we're going to go straight to 5. Straight to number 5. And again, think of number 5 as a skateboard ramp, right? So let's start with this fellow here. So let's do the triangle. Right, so we have a triangle here. Then we have a triangle in the back. Right, so we have 2 triangles. The height is 5, and the base is 12. Height is 5, base is 12. So again, half times base times height, half times base times height. They're 2 exact triangles. So what's 12 times 5 is 60 divided by 2, so this equals 30. And this equals 30 centimeter feet squared. Now we're going to do this part here. Okay, and this is a 13 by 11. And you can tell that that's 13 by 11. And base times height, right? The 13, or 11 times 13. 11 times 13, and 11 times 13 is 143 feet squared. Okay, feet squared, etc. And then now we're not done. There's more. There's this side in the back here. Don't forget there's like this back part. So that back part, this is 11, and going up is 5. So that back part, this is 11, and up is 5. So 11 times 5 is 55. Okay, and then we're missing the last part. And the last part I'll do in green is this, the bottom. So that's 11, and what's this? A 12, right? So it's a 12 by 11. So again, if you look at that, it's a 12 by 11. 12 times 11, 132. Now we can find our surface area. Surface area is 30 plus 30 plus 143 plus 55 plus 12. So let's see, plus, that gives you a total of 270 feet squared. Okay. As you can tell, it's not that difficult. It's very simple. So the most difficult part is to make sure we use the correct numbers, right? So this is a rectangular prism. Let's look at that. So there's one here, and there's one in the back, right? And if you look at it, it's 4 by 7. And in the back is the same thing, 4 by 7. So base times height, 7 times 4 is 28. And 7 times 4 is 28. So we have 2 of those. Now let's do the top here. This is a 2 by 7. And at the bottom, don't forget, there's another one. So we have a 2 by 7, and we have another one, a 2 by 7. So 2 times 7 is 14, and then we have 2 times 7, which is 14. And for last, we have the sides, the left side and the right side. So we have this side over here. All right, so this is a 2, and this is a 4. So let me do it over here. That's a 2, and this is a 4. And it's 2 times 4, which is 8. And we have another one, right? There's 2. 2 times 4, which equals 8. So now we can add surface area equals 28 plus 28 plus 14 plus 14 plus 8 plus 8. All right, I add those. So 28 plus 28 plus 14. 14 plus 8 plus 8 equals 100. Ooh, nice number. 100 meters squared is my total. Okay. That's 6. 7. Okay, another ramp. Okay, so let's do the triangle. One triangle over here. And notice there's another triangle in the back, right? So the base is 15, the height is 8. We have another triangle at the back. Base is 15, the height is 8. So half times 15 times 8. No idea what that is. 15 times 8 is 120 divided by 2. This gives you 60. So this one is the same, half times base times height. And it's going to give you 60. So we do the 2 triangles. So now let's do the ramp that goes up. This one in blue. This rectangle. This rectangle, this is 5, and going up, it looks like 17. So that rectangle, this is 5, and this looks like a 17. So it's 17 times 5, which is 85. Then we have, I'm going to erase this side, okay? Yeah, 17 is correct. And then here, okay, so again, this is going to be here. Now we got to do the floor, this part right here. This, let me change color, sorry. Do it green. So let's do the floor, piso. So the floor is this part right here. Don't forget, there's a floor here, right? So that's how much is this? This is 5 and that's 15. So we have the floor, and that's 5 and that's 15. 5 times 15 is 75. Okay. And then the last, and don't forget here, the back, right? There's a back here in the back. That's a 5 and the height's 80. So all the way in the back, okay, we have a wall. That's 8 and this is 5. So that's 5 times 8, which gives you 40. So now we can do surface area. Surface area is 60 plus 60 plus 85 plus 75 plus 40. Put the equal sign there. Plus 40. 60 plus 60 plus 85 plus 75 plus 40. Enter. So the total surface area here is 320 centimeters squared. Okay, so again, here let's do this one. A tiny side here. Okay, so that's a 4 and the height is a 10, right? So this is a 4 and the height is 10. 10. So that would be 4 times 10, which equals 40. And don't forget, there's one more on the other side. There's one more here. Right? That's a 4 by 10 as well. 4 and 10. So 4 times 10, base times height, is 40. Let's do the top. Here's the top. Okay, so the top, this is a 4 and this is 13. So that's a 4 and 13. And don't forget, there's one at the bottom. All right, so there's 2. Right, that's 4. And the length here is 13. So this is 4 times 13, which is 52. 4 times 13, and again 52. And last, we did the front and the back, right? So let me get blue. And do this front part here in blue. That's 13 and the height's 10. And don't forget there's one in the back. So the big front, 13 and 10. And don't forget there's one in the back, 13 and 10. 13 times 10 is 130. And 13 times 10, 130 again. We have all 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Surface area is 40 plus 40 plus 52 plus 52 plus 130 plus 130. 40 plus 40, 52, and we get 444. Ooh, 444 inches squared. And the last one, again, this one's a rectangular prism. This is a triangular prism. Okay, so let's do the last one. This one, that's a square. And don't forget, there's one other one in the back. So base and height is 6. So that one is easy. 6 times 6. 6 times 6, 36. And then 6 times 6 again, 36. Let's do the top. That's a 4. And that's a 6. So it's a 4 by 6. So on the top, there's a 4 by 6. And another top, the bottom, sorry. So there's a bottom here. There's another 4 by 6, right? This is 4 and this is 6. So 4 times 6 is 24, and we have another one at the bottom. 4 times 6 is 24. And we have to do the side, left side and right side. So on the left side here, this is 6, and up and up. Going up is 6. So again, this is another 6 by 6. 6 and 6, and there's one on the right side, 6 and 6, and one on the left and one on the right. So this is 6 times 6, which is 36. 6 times 6, which is 36. Surface area, 36 plus 36 plus 24 plus 24 plus 36 plus 36. Okay, so we have, let's see, 30, 60, 90, 120. 120 plus 90 plus 72, 192. 192 feet squared. You can always do it on the calculator and double check. Okay, so just like we did in class.